gentlemen, sinners, saints, put your drinks down for half a second. Light whatever you brought with you. Cigars, smokes, joints, coffee, whiskey. I don't judge. You didn't come here for fairy tales. You came for truth, steel, and motor oil. This ain't clickbait. This ain't influencer nonsense. This is real biker news told by a man who's lived it, seen it, and survived it. From the streets to the clubhouse, from the old guard to the new blood. Welcome to Biker News Canada. And the man behind the curtain, the voice they don't want quiet, the pen that wrote playpen, the mind that never shut off, Bob Jarvie. So sit back, let the truth hit harder than a straight pipe at midnight. And remember, once you hear it here, you can't unhear it. Now here is Bob.
Started here, and here we come live. We're live on YouTube and Facebook as well. How's everyone out there in YouTube world? YouTube, I get the comments on the screen, nice and big. I click on them all and say hi to everyone who comes in the show. And then we'll do the same on the TikTok side. So TRC 275, Lake St. Martin, First Nation, Manitoba, Canada. Thanks for joining us tonight, brother. Always good to see you. We got Alex in the house. Good to see you, Alex. Thanks for dropping in. And Gary's dropped in. Thank you, brother. Good to see you too. And So Loud coming all the way in from North Carolina. Much respect to you, bro. Handy Pelly's in the house. Good to see all you guys tonight, man. And Kurt, good to see you tonight, brother. Hope you're well, man. And what do we got? We got Victor. We got Osama. We got, and that's about it. Dale and Veronica so far in the house on the TikTok side. Good to see everyone tonight. Sorry I've been away. Have not been doing any videos for a minute. Chris is in the house joining us also. Thanks, Chris, for popping in. And So Loud. Oh, yeah, So Loud. I already said hi to So Loud, did I? So anyways, been busy. The business is starting to pick up again. I can't complain about that. I found a new company to do installations subcontract-wise, but it's what I do. Bit of travel involved with this one, so that's why my days are stretching longer. A lot of windshield time, which I'm not real thrilled about, but we'll work through everything and make it all work out so everyone's happy, everyone's making money, and the work's getting done. That's all I can ask for. In the meantime, I still got to worry about living and moving and all that good stuff. So it's all going to come around. Give me a busy little while. That's all. Thanks, Eddie Pelly. Good to see you tonight, bro. Thank you. So what do you guys want to do tonight? Political show, a little bit of biker news from Canada. What are we going to do tonight? I was thinking about a little bit of biker news from Canada. Yeah, man, I've been real busy, Kurt, going nutso. Like I say, a lot of driving around the highway, which has stressed me out, but we'll get things organized. It's getting set up with a new company and figuring out how they work, and they figure out how I work, and then we just make it work, right? It's the way it goes. We got Grant in the house. Grant Harrison, thanks for popping in, man. Good to see you, bro. So Friday 13th just happened on Friday. I don't know how many people made it to Dover. Why don't we have a look on the London Free Press? They usually do a Dover story. They like to. Where's the search? Here we go. Search. Friday 13th for Dover. Friday 13. PORTDOVER. Sorry, guys. The phone for the TikTok video is right in front of my keyboard. So, what they got? They got nothing. Nothing? Really? Nothing. Not a goddamn story. Unbelievable. That doesn't even make sense. How they have no goddamn story on Friday the 13th? I know some people made it down on bikes. I saw it. On Facebook, right? There's some Facebook posts about Friday 13th, of course. But yeah, not. I mean, those free press local news. Oh, here we go. Here we go. They did something. I knew they would. They always do. They got to. Okay, so in the line of free press, we got Norfolk OPP issues advisory ahead of Friday 13th in Port Dover. Norfolk County OPP is urging motorists to pay attention to weather forecasts and road conditions ahead of Port Dover's Friday 13th motorcycle event. So there's a cold guy on with his bike right there, and now the Free Press wants me to pay. Fuck you, Free Press. So there's a few bikes lined up in the front there. There's this guy from St. Thomas on his Ultra. So, if he's got lowers, he looks like he's got lowers and stuff. Boy. So, yeah, man, a few motorcycles came down this year because it was February, and I think it was maybe a high of 3, some shit like that. So, yeah, so maybe a high of -2 in the warmest part of the day. But anyway, it's still a place going and catch up with other bikers and people from other clubs and do all that stuff. Go support the community down there, and it's always a good time. It's Port Dover. Once you get over the fact that they took all the bikes off of Main Street and filled it with vendors, and you have to wander all around all these fucking parking lots. Once you get over that fact, it's just Port Dover, right? It is what it is. But people still go and people still have fun. Hey, Bruce Inch in the house. Good to see you tonight, Bruce. Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, Family Day tomorrow. Hey, so it's a national holiday tomorrow because if you're American, because the Canadian government thought, well, waiting from Christmas all the way to Easter is too long to go without a day off. So they made one up. They called it Family Day and stuck it in the middle of February. Fucking funny. I applied but was denied. They moved on to the next applicant. I was more than qualified to work at Tim Hortons McDonald's. Well, goddamn, Port Dover. There was more cops than bikers. Oh, did you go, Bruce? I believe that. 100%. Folks from the cabin, Red Deer Lake, Alberta. Good to see you tonight, Brian. Thanks for popping in, man. I appreciate you. Man, thanks. All the way from Alberta. Tons of pigs in Port Dover. Yeah, always is, right? And the funniest thing is, because the next story we'll have a quick little peek look at. We got No Grow in the house. Good to see you tonight, brother. Good to see you, man. Always a pleasure. What are you, sitting by the fire having a beer? Good for you, bro. Is that... And the Outlaws MC... because not so many of them are based on this end of the province anymore, to be honest with you, have decided that they're going to start going to a town by Kingston called Gananoque for Friday the 13th. So here's a little police warn a biker G-word presence in Gananoque on Friday the 13th. And there's a show, a pack of bikers. It's obviously not in Canada because most of these guys don't got lids on, so... Oh, they pulled the picture from, it's supposedly a group of guys from the Outlaws and other clubs in Maine on June 26th of 2010. Makes sense why they don't have lids on, right? So anyways, at least he found some legit outlaws, allegedly. I don't really see any patches close enough that you can see what's on them. So anyways, whatever. Gananoque police said they are anticipating the presence of the Outlaws motorcycle G-word again in Gananoque. So CTV News uses G-word instead of calling them a club. So it says, Ontario motorcycle gangs are among criminal organizations whose wide array of criminal activity can cause harm and victimization in communities across Ontario, the Gananoque Police Services wrote in a news release. Poor guys have to write stupid shit like that. Keep their jobs, eh? Friday 13th is a common gathering date for bikers. Gananoque police say similar events have occurred in the town in years past with minimal disruption, but residents are asked to contact police if they require assistance. Give it a fucking break, dudes. The Gananoque Police Services, along with other outside agencies, have taken proper precautions to they're ready, goddamn it, don't fuck around in our town, to ensure the safety and well-being of citizens and visitors of the town of Gananoque. Pretty little town. I've been there a couple times. I used to have a food trailer. Did a couple of rib fests down there. Fucking beautiful little town. Took my son with me one year. We had a great time right there on the river. Nice old town. It's a really small town. It was nice down there, man. But for them to write the stupidity in these newspapers, I know it's what they got to do to keep their job or whatever the fuck the reason is. It's stupid. So let's say that the thing at Gananoque, they've been doing it now for a few years. I do know that for sure because I've been announcing it on Biker News Canada every time they do one. Every time there's a Friday the 13th, and I see a posting that there's going to be people in Gananoque, I talk about it. It's good for the town. The people of Port Dover couldn't be any happier. The bars are full. The restaurants are full. The gas stations are pumping gas. Even the variety stores are selling cigarettes and bags of chips and ice and whatever the fuck, right? It's good for the town. So help them make it succeed, whether it's a club doing it or just a bunch of people or whatever. Make it successful. Welcome the bikers. Make them feel welcome. And then more and more will come back each time. And yes, they leave their money behind. They always do. I haven't spoke to Harley in a bit, bro. I think he's been busy. Like I say, he promised me the next one, so we'll see. Not yet, bro. Not yet. But I'm getting things in place. We're getting busy. I got shit happening, so. And hit the like Pamela said. Good to see you tonight, brother, by the way. And like Pamela said, hit that like button sometime through. And he needs to step up to the chirping. Yeah, I think so. I think I'll see if I can contact him this week. If I send him a message, he responds to me. It's just sometimes not right away, but he responds. It's an overtime grab by the coppers. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Alex. They had lots of overtime that weekend, and the OPP come, and some undercover RCMP that we're not supposed to notice are there come. And then, the local police come. So, they get some money. Shoveling in the hammer. Good to see you tonight, bro. Did you go down to Dover? Update again in Aquay. Nothing happened. Oh, exactly, Bruce. Nothing happened. Some people came, then they went home. That's usually what happens in Gananoque. It's a tourist town. So many leaving the choice. I don't know if it's true or not. I would like to talk to Harley and see how true that is. He did that video with the guy from the East Coast, and everyone jumped on their fucking things and made a clickbait video about, and all these guys, and it's falling apart. This guy's fucking got lots of respect, and if they're going, next day or two, they're sitting together making a video, and they're okay, but the guy did leave. He did leave, so who knows? So we'll see what happens. It's going to be like that. Some guys are going to fucking lose their juice along the way and think, fucking summer's coming, and I get cornered at a gas station by somebody who's not as happy about us being here, then, how am I going to do? And some guys are going to lose their juice. Some guys are going to get more excited about it. Some guys are hopefully going to get to the table and do it that way. Fucking pigs came squealing through Light City sideways, and both cruisers came rolling back, seeing me, had the balls to wave at me. That's hilarious. I remember they used to come up to the end of our driveway and try to chat with us at the clubhouse, and they'd always try to stick out their hand. And then the one older guy, the first time I saw it happen, he stuck out his hand to the older guy, and the older guy said, No. You're not getting a picture of me shaking a cop's fucking hand out there. Go try somewhere else. And he looked at me, he said, Don't you ever shake a fucking cop's hand. I said, No, not me, bro. That's all you need. One fucking picture floating around. And fucking here goes the rumor mill, right? Most charged from the USA, and I don't know shit. Oh, exactly, right. And you know, let's face it, people want it to fail. People want there to be a conflict. It's going to get them more clicks. The more conflict there is, the more clicks they get. Every time I put the word Satan choice into a fucking title of a video, my watch count fucking probably 10 times as many as a normal video. I'm just not doing it. I'm not doing clickbait, and I don't want to do a story until I really know what's going on. So the shooting thing, obviously, it did happen. A mannequin caught some lead, R.I.P. mannequin, and you know, nobody knows where that came from. But again, that doesn't sound like a motorcycle club move at 3 a.m. It sounds more like we're not really sure of ourselves kind of people mood. It's not really an MC thing. Uncle Festival's on Facebook doing retractions. Oh, that's funny to hear, Alex. Shit. We might have a look at some of them. Noted over, still got to change out my front tire. I hear ya. Harley also posted the choices still on the East Coast. He did. Yep. That was that other video. I'm a convict for assault on times 7. I don't think you. Oh yeah. Assault police. They love you when they get you to the station when you have those charges. First Bishop, now Jungle. And again, I don't know about Jungle. I've only heard mention of his name a few times. I heard he's pretty well known, MMA guy or something like that. But yeah, he might have split too. Like I say, I think in the beginning there'll be a lot of people coming and going. I think it happens. All I care about is my ride. Gonna be tight. New shit. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Yeah, you know, let me tell you. Well, you guys got a big town, Kurt, where you are, bro. Fucking right. Hey there, everyone. And Bob, it's Edge. Good to see you tonight, bro. Always a pleasure, my friend. Thanks for popping in, man. Look at that, Bob. Keep it real. Yeah, man. I'm not dumb. I want to do 1%. I think my brain's programmed to that. You know, the risk when you do 1%. Street grades. The crew in London did it too, you know. Well, you know, if you put on a 1% patch, the chances of catching a case are pretty high. It's pretty high because the coppers been doing these things looking for funds. Could be that too. You know, I think somebody said that Harley had put some sort of explanation about some guy he's had a personal beef with. You know, obviously he's not going to name names, but he's more inclined to think in that direction than he is to think about another club. Who the fuck knows, right? Thing is he's out there making enemies with almost every video he makes, or he did for a while there, right? So there'll be some guys. And it's something like that. I don't even think most people, it really rattles them that much. Especially when the building's empty, it's locked down, the alarms are on, the lights are off. You know 100% nobody's going to get hurt. So you know what I mean. Can't listen to people bitching on the phone. Hey, Fred, good to see you tonight, my brother. Thanks for popping in, my friend. Always a pleasure, bro. You know, Facebook's not real exactly. Let's have a joint. Yeah, I will, bro. I don't think it's club against Harley. Just pissed off Fallout, so I like him. No, he's right. Hey, we got Joker Smoker in the house, too. Good to see you tonight, bro. Who else we got around here? We got Stolen Land. We got Hardcastle. We got Hobbins. Good to see you guys. Newfie Biker. Good to see you tonight, bro. Driving My Life. Good to see you. And C Moon. Good to see you, bro. Patricia's in the house. Thanks for popping in. Mark's in the house. Thank you, Mark. Lady Olive. JMAC. Right on, guys. Thanks for popping in. Joker 4444. Casper's back. Right on, guys. Thank you for coming in, man. I appreciate it. Richard McCollum. Yeah, so what else? Chunky Monkey. Right on. Got a few people in the TikTok. I appreciate each and every one of you. Hit the like while you're in there. We got Wally, Demo, lots of people. What else do we have for a little biker news? Little twerks in the thing. Oh, I was expecting Gananoque again. We ain't got nothing new. Maybe we'll go fuck around with Bernstein's video. See what the fuck he's on about now. Oh, here's one on Reddit. What do you mean? I don't. What are you guys doing? Come on, I don't want to go through all this bullshit. I just want to look in. Mature content. No, I don't want to do all this bullshit. Log in. Now with a phone number. Let's try that. It sounded like the way they wrote the story is that he spoke to the newspaper. 1943777. Now, whether he did or not, maybe we're going to find out. Oh, come on, really? I don't want to fucking go through all this. This is bullshit. They're making me fucking fill out a thing. What do I like? I like nothing. I like nothing, and I don't like many people either. That's what I like, man. Okay, continue. Thank you. Fuck me. I just want to read that fucking story. This isn't a biker war. Biker boss Harley Gwynn acknowledges gunfire at his Oshawa store, but says it's not a fight with the Hells Angels. So there's this front of the store all taped off. Harley G clothing, blah, blah, blah. This isn't a biker war, Harley Davidson Gwynn told the Star, so he did talk to the paper, I guess, despite a recent rash of fires and bullets fired into his t-shirt shop and tattoo parlor by Peter Edwards and staff reporter. And it's the Star newspaper in Toronto. The president of the Satan's Choice Motorcycle Club says there's no biker war between the newly resurrected club and the Hells Angels in his hometown of Oshawa, despite a recent rash of fire and bullets fired in to his t-shirt shop and tattoo parlor on Simcoe Street South. This isn't a biker war, Harley Davidson Gwynn told the Star by text. Just a pissed off person causing shit. He didn't name the person he blamed for the hostilities. Gwynn has been absent from his shop for the past few weeks. Earlier this month, he posted on Facebook that he was in Asia promoting his revived biker club, which he says has at least 70 chapters worldwide. His comments came after his business was hit by 3 gunshots early Tuesday morning, bringing out several police cruisers and forensics officers. The police were gone on Wednesday, and the damaged windows were boarded up. It was business as usual in the shop, with a tattooist at the front counter and shirts and hats on sale with messages like "The colors don't run, support choice." Gwynn had earlier posted on Instagram and Facebook that he was installing bulletproof glass a week ago when someone tossed a Molotov cocktail at the shop's front window. It bounced off the thick windows and failed to explode. A rash of incidents in Oshawa. Also last week, there was 2 fires at other businesses in Oshawa. One was early in the morning on February 5 when a building near Olive Ave and Ritson Road South went up in flames about 3 a.m. The other fire was on Feb 3 at approximately 11:30 in the area of Richmond Street East and Ritson Road North. That will come up a couple times. Durham Regional Police say they are searching for at least 3 suspects who they accused of starting that blaze, in which a male suffered serious non-life-threatening injuries. Police say the suspects arrived at the house in a black sedan. Police said the same residence was the site of a shooting last November when a car and the building were fired upon. All 4 investigations are in the early stages, said jamming some of the cops. At this time, no additional details are being released, and updates will be provided when more information becomes available. The revival of Satan's Choice. Tensions have been mounting since last summer when Gwynn left the Hells Angels to revive Satan's Choice Motorcycle Club, a biker club his father Bernie, the Frog, Gwynn ran for decades before it merged with the Hells Angels in December 2000. A link to a story. Hostility surfaced in the summer and fallout on the internet as Gwynn took verbal aim at a couple of Hells Angels he considered unworthy of being outlaw bikers. Another link. Earlier this year, the local Hells Angels staged a rally of sorts, merging 2 Durham club chapters in support or junior clubs into one entity centered in Oshawa. Harley Gwynn had been a founder and former vice president of the Brooklyn, Ontario chapter of the Hells Angels. I am refounding Satan's choice of tradition of my father, who I've made an honorary member. Gwyneth said on Facebook last August, adding, I've patched over several clubs. Gwyneth has stressed since the summer that he's not at war with the Hells Angels, but he has issues with a couple of their members. This is not a club issue. He wrote in the summer on Facebook, this personal issue between me and two members. One of the world's second largest outlaw motorcycle clubs after the Hells Angels, the Satan Choice, were known for the Devil Patchet and Oshawa roots under Bernie Gwendon, an ex-boxer who won bronze at the Pan Am Games. Whew! So there you go. He did talk to the paper, so there you go. So those are his words, and I think that's a little update, right? Anyway, I'm going to kick back. You do that, brother. I don't blame you. The Vegas kid has been talking really bad. I know, eh? Like he knows him or something. And there's a couple other one. That fucking guy with the neck tattoo from Texas. He makes me laugh. Some American dude. Bernstein stuff is under a different name than he originally gangsters. Well, that's interesting. I think he did an offshoot channel and he's calling his son about news or daily something or something. I think. In another fire in Oshawa this morning, I thought I read that somewhere on Facebook. And yeah, Bobby's in the house. Good to see you tonight, Bobby. And Thrain Bottle, he puts out Bernstein stuff too. I know, without even checking it. Hardwire, how are you tonight, bro? Thanks for popping in, brother. God's Children 71, thanks for popping in. Harley Stories was just Torch Fire Department on site. Hey, you kidding me, bro? Unbelievable, eh? I'm not in the club. I'm ready. Social media is blessed and a curse. It should be shown what good clubs do mainstream. Why don't you believe bikers are bad people? Don't be sure to go shake hands. That's why I did this channel, bro. Show them the difference. That's the whole reason for this channel. Slowdowns in the house. Good to see you tonight, brother. Looked at some of those rounds, keyholes through the window, so I figured it was hand pew pew from long range. They were tumbling, maybe. What's up, my brother? Good to see you, Tramp. Hey, man, thanks for dropping in, Tramp. Exactly, I'm blown away seeing all this shit online. Never seen so much club business in the public. Never. And you see, there's some clubs you don't see them online, right? Keep that in mind too, right? There's a lot of clubs out there, big clubs in the States mostly. You don't see a fucking word about them online. And I think that 81's taking a bit of a step back from being so online too. And I think that's a good look. Don't put all your shit out there. Keep them guessing. So somebody says his store's on fire again, eh? Oshawa News Now. Boom. What's it saying? Okay, what are we saying here? Missing person, pulling the Oshawa Journal, some hockey, some more hockey. What's open, what's closed? Come on, give me a story. There's that story I just read. Bummer, it must be too recent. It's too recent for Google, man. I would like to see that. Maybe CP24 will have it. No internet, no phone shit. I know, man. It's fucking crazy, isn't it? People are confusing MC CP for 1% MC. Well, yeah, exactly, right. But everyone's got a place to fit in. Not everyone wants to be a 1%er. And being a 1%er doesn't make you more of a fucking biker than a guy who's been in an MC for 20-some years. You know what I mean? And some guy just slaps on a 1%er patch and thinks he should push the other guy around. That's not, I've seen it. It's not cool. You got that right, Joker Smoker. 420 it is. Nomadic. Good to see you tonight, bro. Thanks for that. Yeah, man. You got that one right. Good night, Kurt. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're caught up. So basically, we just had to wait for the week to end, and then we could refute all this stuff that the other channels were going on about. Probably making 1 million clicks. Maybe I should go on about it too, and just spew out whatever might be fucking close to being the truth. You know what I mean? It's or suppose seeing a bit of a story and supposing the rest. Again, that's not how I'm gonna flow things. But hang on, I'm live. Yep. But anyways, I think that's what we got for tonight. Glad to be back. Thanks everyone for waiting for me and the kind words and welcoming me back. I appreciate that, everybody. I just got back in. I just covered all the stuff about the choice and all that, and everybody's leaving and everything's under attack and blah blah blah. And we just went through it and we got more of the truth out of it, and without making a bunch of clickbait videos because that's not my style. But as far as I know, what I tell you guys is the truth. It's the truth as far as I know it, and I can find out. Again, I'm not in any of these clubs, so it's only so much I know, right? Have to go back, yeah, man. Hey, Cal, good to see you tonight, Cal. Good, thanks for dropping in. Truth always comes out, and the trash always takes itself. You got that one right, brother. Sometimes you just gotta wait for it to happen, right? But it will. It always does. Thank you, Grant. I appreciate you, brother. I don't know, Tramp. I wish they could get to a table and try to sort it out before summer comes and there's people leaking on the floor. I hate seeing that. I really do. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate you, brother. I hope you pop on in. Good night, TRC. Be warm up there. Be safe. All right. Thanks, everyone, for popping in. I couldn't do the show without you. And I appreciate each and every one of you, man. I mean it. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Make sure you subscribe. If you're watching me on TikTok, thank you for popping in. And if you want to, I guess I do the same show on Facebook and YouTube every night too. I try to be back tomorrow. We'll keep this going 8 p.m. nightly. And until then, be safe, be warm, and much love. Good night, guys.
Biker News Canada, where the truth hits harder than the highway wind. From Ontario to the coast, Bob Javi rolls in. Let the real news begin. He's got the camera ready, catching sparks from every ride. Club stories, charity runs.